A Black History Reflection. The Iron Masks of Slavery. Did you know enslaved Africans were sometimes forced to wear iron masks as punishment? These heavy metal devices were locked over a person's face to inflict pain, humiliation, and control. Some were used to prevent hungry workers from eating sugarcane or fruit while laboring in the fields. Others were used to publicly punish people accused of resisting or speaking out. Imagine working from sunrise to sunset while wearing heavy iron over your face, unable to eat freely, unable to speak comfortably, carrying the weight of cruelty with every step. These masks were designed to strip away dignity, but they failed to destroy the humanity, courage, and resilience of the people forced to wear them. The chains did not outlive their spirit, and the voices they tried to silence are still telling this history today.
Shalom. Giving all praise, honor, and glory to Heavenly Father's only begotten Son, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to our apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone, teach us just truth according to the Bible and rule well. I'm not Shalom, I'm not a sincere argument throughout the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth through diligence and sincerity and in charity and El Shalom. To all your sincere followers, believers of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. Not just here,
While wearing
doers as well. You men, women, and children all for elect Shalom. Surely it's going to be a great thing, when the Lord allows us to pay back those who troubled us, as the scriptures say. And the scriptures say, let me start getting these precepts. A lot of precepts come to mind, but, we went off as a people. And the Lord said you put a yoke of iron. Yep. Deuteronomy 28 and 48. It says, therefore, when you read 15 on down, it tells you that these will be curses that we put upon our people. All right, for us transgressing as the Heavenly Father. So, the Lord's people are who? You so-called blacks, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native American Indians, according to the seed line of your father. Okay? Deuteronomy 28 and 48, therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies. Right? And as you can see, you got the taskmaster in the back corner right there in the top right-hand corner, watching over the slaves. And you could tell she probably was a rebellious end up, right? She probably wouldn't stop talking. Who knows? Or like they said, sneaking food, eating sugar cane. And this probably in the islands. It could be Puerto Rico, could be Hispaniola, what they call DR and Haiti. All right, could be Cuba. Okay. But it says, therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in the want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck, as you saw upon this woman's neck here. And this was to prevent her from speaking properly, from, like they was going into eating food. And this is a devil for you. This is the man that y'all trust. This is the man that y'all believe in. This is the man that you want to continue ruling. When we say this man's going head first in captivity, our people have a problem with it. But we're telling you, thus said the Lord, thus said the Bible, this man is going down. Look at that. Let that sink in. And you get mad when we say we those people. We are those people, man. It says, Deuteronomy 28 and 48, and he, who's the he? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Okay, he brought these things upon us. But the scriptures say Where's that at? That's a good one, but that's not what I'm looking for. This is a good one too. Root 4:18. For he that brought these plagues upon you will deliver you from the hand of your enemies. And that's been the theme for Israel. Okay, being carted off in different captivities. All right, but Yahweh Shema Shah, who allows it to happen, is the same one's going to deliver us. Verse 25 is what I want. My children, suffer patiently the wrath that is come upon you from Yahweh, for thy enemy has persecuted thee, but shortly thou shalt see his destruction, and shalt tread upon his neck. And his destruction is before us, man. The Lord is plaguing this man and his kingdom. He says, my delicate ones have gone rough ways, and were taken away as a flock caught in the enemies. Be of good comfort, O my children, and cry unto Yahweh, for he shall be remembered of him that brought these things upon you. These are some of the things. Okay, it says, and look, I'm gonna read that again. Baruch 4:27. Be of good comfort, O my children, and cry unto the Lord. How do you cry to the Lord? By repenting, which is a day by day thing. Every time the Lord wakes you up, all right, you rehearsing the righteous acts to the best of your ability. You're also setting up curses on this place, man. That the Lord take this place. This is not a righteous kingdom, man. No matter how you slice the pie, is wicked. This man doesn't deal justly. He doesn't deal righteously. He doesn't deal fair. He was never meant to. And us and know we understand that. That's why we seeking the Lord, as it's going to say, 10 times more. Verse 27, be of good comfort, O my children, and cry unto Yahweh, for he shall be remembered of him that brought these things upon you. For as it was your mind to go astray from Yahweh, so being returned, seek him 10 times more. That's right. And I believe it was Roots when I think Kuta Kente, right? Toby was praying, and I think he was praying to Allah, right? And I forgot the guy's name. I think it was what's his name? Lewis Gossip, something like that. Told him to get up and stop praying and for Master hear you, and pretty much get up, get on you, right? But our mind went astray after those idols, man. And those same idols Jake brought over here. You wonder why we were in the situation we're in, why we was going through what we're going through and still going through what we're going through? Because we started worshiping other gods, the gods of the heathens, man. That's why the Lord put a yoke of iron upon the necks of our people. The mystery is simple if the Lord is giving you the spirit to understand. Makes all the sense in the world. Well, on the flip side of things, right? I'm going to segue. These same things that happen to us is going to happen to the heathen, man, especially Esau. Let's get what I quoted earlier. This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 1, verse 6. It says, seeing is a righteous thing with Yahweh, to recompense, means to pay back tribulation, all the trouble that we have caught, to them that troubled you. Who has troubled us? All the heathen, starting with the self-proclaimed so-called white man. And they get mad when we call it out. Like, why are you mad? We're calling out your bullshit. All the wrongs and all the errors you have done. You get mad at us. You did it. We're not allowed to feel some type of way. You damn right we are. And Yahweh Shai said he required that which is past. Excuse me. It's Ecclesiastes 3:15. That which have been is now, and that which is to be have already been. And Yahweh requires that which is past. You see? It says, and moreover, I saw, and what's the past? The things this devil has done. He required our past, all the wickedness we had to do, and we his children. How much more the ones who he hate? Oh yeah, the Lord hates you Edomites. The Lord hates you Hebrew Edomites. The Lord said he will have war with Amalek from generation to generation. Who was that? So-called white people. Everyone has a biblical nationality. And through process elimination, everything's being uncovered, man. Who the true Israelites are, who the fakes, who the phonies, who the wannabes, right? Verse 16, moreover, I saw on the sun, the place of judgment, that wickedness was there, and the place of righteousness, that the iniquity was there. I said in my heart, Yahweh shall judge the righteous and the wicked, for there is a time there for every purpose and for every work. So there's going to be a judgment. And we're going to end it off. Man, so many. I haven't brought this one out in a while. What's that? Exodus. I mean, so many. Exodus 21:16. And he that stealeth a man and selleth him, or be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to deletion, right? To death. And that's what the Lord is going to do to this man. Because we were stolen, right? Even though we went off and we deserved it, the Lord's going flip the coin. Right, he's gonna flip it and turn it back on our enemies, man. That soils on auction blocks. How you think we got into them sugar cane fields? How you think we was picking cotton? How you think we was doing the things we were doing, right? Because the Lord gave this man the power. But guess what? It's all gonna come back. Deuteronomy 30 comes to mind too. All these curses that the Lord put on us, he's gonna put on our enemies. All right, he laughed for a time, but he who laughs the most, something to that effect. Shalom.